What's going on, guys? DustinYewy here, back with the Minnesota Wild Gem Mode. We're back. It's been a while. I was sick recently. I wanted to try and get an episode out. Excuses. It's like every time I record one of these. It's just such a pain to switch over every time from PS4 to PS3. But, no, I've had a bunch of weddings to go to, and I've, honestly had a ton of work come up, so... I just honestly haven't had time. A lot of the videos I've been releasing have just been recorded stuff of just, me and friends playing around with stuff. Like Ark and Construction Simulator, which are both really fun games. So if you guys haven't checked those out, please do. They're both pretty fun. Anyways, yeah, so I asked you guys, I think last time, for some line combos. We got a suggestion. So yeah, this was basically it. It was just swapping Niederreiter and Grimaldi. So that's all we did. So hopefully that helps. The other thing was the third line center, but I think Suzuka's going to be fine, or Suzuki, or Suzuka, or however you want to say it. I think that should be fine. Yeah, other than that, that was about it, really. We'll see maybe by the trade deadline, maybe we'll see if... there's really something we should trade for. Oh god, that's way too far. Where's the trade deadline? Right there. But otherwise, I think I'm just going to go for it. Just going to sim ahead right now. So we finally got a tentative date for the new Game Changers event. I don't know if I can go, though, unfortunately. It's kind of during a time I get back from my vacation, and then it's the next day, so... I don't know. At this point, I'm hoping I can go somehow. I'm still trying to hear back from the EA guys, see if it'll work out. But, yeah, at this point, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it, unfortunately. I really hope they can work it out, though. Basically, they want us to fly out the day I'm coming back, but I'm trying to suggest maybe I could just fly in that morning of the first day. Because if I fly out at 7:10 a.m., I get to Vancouver by 8:12 a.m., and we don't usually start the event... until, or the day basically there until I think around 9, or it's usually the first time it was 9ish. Last time it was 10, just because that's usually when EA employees actually start their day. For the most part, that's the average, I guess. So yeah, we'll see. Hopefully I can make it, though, because if I get there by 8 something in the morning, then it gives me at least an hour and a half to make my way down. It's a 40-minute cab ride, though, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Hopefully I can go. But I'm excited to see. There's a lot of cool things that they've been kind of telling us. We have a Skype group, and there's a couple actual devs in it. So they come and give us updates and stuff. Obviously, a lot of stuff we can't really talk about, but there's definitely a lot of cool stuff that they've been working on and fixing and all that kind of stuff. So the gameplay sounds like it's way more improved than last year's. Which is going to be huge. I haven't had a chance to email the GM guy yet. I would like to still do that at some point. I mean, he gave me his email, so I kind of want to get in touch with him. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. So far, we're doing not too bad. 28, 18, and 1, so that's pretty decent. Ooh, 28, 18, and 2. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think of cool things for GM mode. I mean, obviously at this point I don't think there's much they can really add in there. I might go through and actually play some PS4 GM mode just to see if there's any kind of bugs or anything I find. I think for the most part they don't play it they play their game, obviously, but they don't get super in depth and play a lot of it. So I think they miss a lot of stuff. Because they're more casual players of the game. They don't have time to really sit down and just play for hours. That's why they have play testers. But even those guys, I don't think a lot of times know what they're really looking for. So, yeah, I don't know. I got to go through and maybe check out some stuff and come up with an email for him to be like, hey, how about you look at this stuff? Because there's some broken things. I don't know. If you guys have any things that you think are kind of weird or off or don't work properly, then for sure... maybe leave a comment below, but otherwise, yeah, because I'd like to, oh, scout. Well, why didn't you tell me you needed to scout, you idiot? Jeez. Oh, but wait, a few days to scout. Oh, Kovalchuk, the goalie. Kovalchuk, the goalie. What were we doing? Were we doing defense or forwards. Holy top 10s! Whoa! Holy crud, look at all those guys. Wowzers. I think we're going to do D-man, honestly. I think that's what we're looking at. Yeah, we need like a good solid D-man, so. Let's go to OHL. There we go. We're doing okay right now, 29, 19, and 2. We're staying a good 10 games above wins to losses, which is pretty solid. Hopefully we can keep that up. Look at the stats and whatnot after. I figured if we can just sim through as much as possible, we should easily get to the trade deadline here. I don't know. There's just, oh man, just when I make some videos like the GM modes, I like to get really in depth, so I just talk. If you guys don't like it, I'm sorry, but I yammer a lot. Ooh, big win. Edmonton. We always do bad against them. Oh, we won! Yay! Edmonton's not doing as good as they did last year. They had like an unreal season last year. Although we did beat them in the playoffs, so. I mean, that was huge, obviously. Big division game against Nashville. Yeah, there we go. All right. The Niederreiter and Grimaldi switch seems to have helped, possibly. We're scoring a lot of goals now, so. Or a lot more goals. Before we were pretty much struggling still. Come on. There we go. Yeah, like we were... I can't even remember what it was, but it wasn't anything crazy. Oh no, is my Elgato not working? Okay, I think it's working. It's just looking really weird. Anyways, yeah, sorry. I thought the Elgato wasn't working. Sometimes the video just doesn't catch up with what's going on, and I'm just like, oh no, is it not working again? Sometimes, yeah, the Elgato is just it's a great device, but it can be very unreliable sometimes, just randomly, which is very unfortunate. Like, I love it, but at the same time, sometimes you're just like, what the hell? Why don't you work? You know, like it just randomly doesn't work sometimes. Sometimes I have to reset my computer for it to work. Sometimes it just freezes. Sometimes it doesn't, like a lot of the times it doesn't actually transfer the video the first time. You literally, like once you actually record with the Elgato, it has to actually process and transfer the video, and then you can use it. So when you're done recording, sometimes it just doesn't process it for no reason. Like it says it's doing it, but it just doesn't. And it takes you like, sometimes like 3 times to try and do it, which is like a couple, I would say like, depends on the length of the video, but sometimes it takes like a few minutes like to transfer it all and process it. But yeah, sometimes it just does not work, and I'm just like, why are you not working? It's really, yeah, it's frustrating. Oh my goodness, we're actually on a pretty decent win-loss right now. 38-21 and 3. So whatever you guys suggested seems to be working. Oh, we lost there. That's okay. Yeah, we're at how many points are we at? We should be at 76, 79? 79 points. That's actually pretty solid right now. And we got one more game, the trade deadline. I'm going to just go to the trading block so it actually stops the sim, because sometimes it just messes up for no freaking reason. So yeah, I think I'm just going to wait it out and see what you guys have to suggest right now. There we go. So 39, 22, and 3. We seem to be doing pretty solid. Wow, look at that streak. Whew. Couple loss streaks, but a lot of win streaks. Like the win to loss ratio has been pretty decent for us, which has been good. It's really good actually. All right, let's just look at like top players right now. Goals against average. Frederick Anderson is first in the league with 2.05. Wow, that's really good. Save percentage. Anderson is tied with Carey Price for .930. Wowzers. Wins, Anderson has 33. He's like 7 ahead of Price. Or no, 8 ahead of Price, sorry. My math skills this morning, guys. We don't have anybody in the top 8 points, unfortunately. Drouin is 75. Stammy Seguin. Tyler Seguin! Assists. I don't see anybody up there. Suter has 47. Oh, yeah, there he is, 4th. McDavid has 46, so he's 5th. Goals. Parise is 8th with 35. That's not bad. Pretty good. Team standing wise, we are... Oh, wow, I thought we'd be 1st. We're 2nd in the division with 81 points. Colorado's actually pretty close to us, too, but the spread between Colorado and Chicago is 9 points, so... And then Nashville is 10 points. Whew. That's a pretty big reach, but I mean, if we screwed up for even 6 games, you know, and lost them somehow, there's a very good chance we could not make the playoffs. I mean, at this point, we should be pretty safe, but anything can happen late in the season. You never know, depending on trades and whatnot. Okay, so let's look at. We're not too bad for time. All right, let's look at our standings. Let's look at our stats. So we're 5th over on the NHL, which is pretty good. So we have 81 points. Tampa's leading the league with 84. 39 wins, 22 losses, 3 overtime losses. Are pretty solid. Although we do have 64 games as well, so we have a lot of games played. Goals for, still not crazy, but it's better than it was. I think it was a lot worse, but I don't know. I thought some games we were doing pretty good with goals, so... I'm not sure. We're like very low amongst the top, but I think our goals against is... Wow, that's actually surprising. I thought it'd be a bigger spread at this point. I guess not, because Anderson's got a 2.05 save percentage. Or goals against, sorry. Goals against average. So I don't understand what's going on here. But our goals against is pretty good. 2.39. I think we're third best, which is pretty good. We're 4th best for goals against. I mean, we played a bunch more games than some of the teams, but... our goals for is still pretty terrible. 17th in the NHL. Power play wise, 14.8. So it actually went down, I think. I put Grimaldi on the first power play, moved Niederreiter down. So maybe we'll switch that back. Because our power play was... I'm pretty sure our power play was doing way better before. I'll have to check that, but... short-handed wise, 87.9%. Woo-wee! That's a good PK, I tell you that. I mean, we're 16th. We're pretty much in the middle for penalties, but top for the PK, which is good. Home 20-11-1, away 19-11-2, so pretty good record just all around. 7-2-1 the last 10. Actually, before I get into stats, let's see how the AHL team. 29-22-7. Ooh, I kind of expect them to be doing a little bit better because I wanted to look at stats. So before I got into it, okay, loading stats. My coffee's probably cold because I'm just talking. God. Son of a gun. Alright, come on. Alright. 64 games per... oh, that's... What? Suter? What? Suter has 53 points. Holy crap, he's actually doing solid this year. What do you have last year? 66. Wow, he's on... I would say he's on track to beat his last year. That's crazy. I think that was his best season, too. I could be wrong, though. Gergensons has 51 points, so that's pretty solid. Parise 51. Niederreiter has 49. So he's actually doing a lot better on that second line, it seems. Because he was way under games played there. Grimaldi was... Wow, Grimaldi hasn't done very much. How many points? I thought he... That doesn't make any sense. I feel like since we started simming, he only had like... I think he had 27 points or something, didn't he? That's not good. So he's only gotten like 9 points on the first line. That's definitely not good. Granlund's doing good, though. 43 points. I mean, that's pretty decent. Coyle, 33 points. I don't know what his deal is, honestly. No idea what his deal is. He's like hot and cold. He's ridiculous. Bergenheim, Pouliot, Brodziak. Plus 10, though. Whew. Gravel. Not bad. Look at Granlund, plus 20. Whew. That's second line for plus minus, though. Pretty good. Pretty good. Wow, Suzuka's minus 17. Whew. Jason's Zucker's minus 12. Youch. Youch. Okay. Goalie-wise... Yeah, Eskalainen seems to be bringing our goals against down. That's weird, man. Anderson's doing good, though. 2.05, 33-17, and 3 shootout losses. 93 save percentage, as we already saw that. Escalainen's only played 13 games. He's 6-5. He's got an 8.956 save percentage, no shutouts. Maybe I should give him a few more games. I mean, maybe we'll see. Maybe we'll ride him at the end of the season. If we're in a playoff spot, I might just give him a bunch of games. Because, I mean, Anderson's at the point, when you hit about 53 games, I would say 55 to 60 is like the average for starting goalies. Some will play more, some will play less. Escalainen's a good backup, though, so I don't know. I think he should be okay. Oh, God, I'm taking way too long for time now. Way too long. Okay. I'm just going to check the AHL stats really fast. I'm not even going to look at goalie stats for the AHL. I know they're not doing that great, but I just kind of want to see how our top line's doing. That's about it. Schroeder, what the hell? He's second line. Lokjianov's second line. So Stromes, Werger, and Warren are all doing pretty decent, I would say. Okay. Doesn't look like any of them have progressed, though. Progression isn't very good in this game. Just look at this really fast. Progression. All right. Oh, really? Suter's gone down. Suter was a 91 when I looked earlier. Jeez. Preez is an 89. Okay. That's about it. Brodziak's gone down a little bit, I think. I'm going to guess. He's probably gone down, yeah. As long as they don't go down too much. I mean, Brodziak's already at the point where he's a 2.5 stars, so he's going to be on the decline. The decline. Strom's gotten a little bit better. Warren's gotten a little bit better, I think. So that's good. Obviously, that line is pretty much good to go next year, I think. They should progress. Stromes, Werger, and Warren should be... They could be like third line next year, probably. That's why I was kind of hesitant on trading for a third liner, just because we kind of have a third line pretty much ready to go. And then we can kind of figure out who the best fourth line is for us next year. But otherwise, that's it. 39, 22, and 3. If you guys have any suggestions for trades or anything, like I said, I think we're pretty good. I'm going to see how we do down the stretch here. Obviously, if we're, like I said, if we're at the point where we're in the playoffs pretty much, I might just ride Escalainen and give him some more games. But other than that, yeah, we're just going to stop her there. All right. Thanks for watching, guys.